I know it's very late to be making this, but due to popular demand, I've decided to show you how to complete the very difficult Criminal Mastermind challenge for the Doomsday Heist in GTA Online. This is needed to achieve the Career Progress Tier 4, as 10 out of the 11 Platinum trophies are needed, and there are 3 Platinum awards up for grabs, with the 3 Criminal Masterminds. As someone who has completed the 2, 3 and 4 player versions multiple times, I'll be able to give you the top tips, tricks and strategies to complete every mission with ease. Before we get into it, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for the best GTA guides on the internet. So without further ado, let's get to it. The Criminal Mastermind Challenge is when you complete all of the Doomsday Heist acts, including preps, setups and finales, on hard difficulty, in order, with the same team and without dying even once. However, deaths will be allowed during the preps, which are the initial missions you complete in a normal lobby. You have to play these missions, paying for them will invalidate the challenge. As there are 2, 3 and 4 player challenges to complete, I'll be showing how to do it as a 2 player due to it being the hardest version, but if you are attempting it with more players, then you can adjust the strategies as necessary. If you do somehow die, if you're quick enough, you can close your game down and reload in, which hopefully did not give the game time to save the death, and you can carry on where you left off. There are different payouts depending on the amount of players completing the challenge. 2 players is $750,000 each, 3 players is $1.75 million each, and 4 players is $3.75 million each. There are quite a few things you need to know and do before starting. The first one is making sure you do not trigger the Criminal Mastermind reset bug. To do this, make sure every prep, setup and finale is started in a friend or invite-only lobby, and have everyone in this lobby before starting the missions. Now make sure the host is registered as a CEO, and all players are joined as associates. For the preps, players can be anywhere on the map, but when starting the setups and finales, ensure everyone is inside the host facility at the board. Now obviously, make sure you have enough snacks and armor before starting. Because you're allowed to die during the preps, I'll not be guiding you through these, so for each act I'll be skipping over these missions. Facility location is not mandatory for completing this challenge, but the best overall location is Grand Sonora Desert, so for the purpose of this video, this is where we will be starting from. If all players have completed all of these missions previously, you'll also be allowed to trip skip for a small fee. This is advised where possible and will not invalidate your Criminal Mastermind progress. The most important thing to own in all of this is definitely the Vigilante with homing missiles, so do make sure you have one each before attempting this. And one last thing is worth mentioning, that the elite challenges for all 3 acts in the finale are not necessary to achieve for the Criminal Mastermind challenge, so don't panic too much in getting these. If you get them, it will be a nice little bonus.
The best thing we can do is cure most of humanity. It's really obvious.
For Act 1's first setup, you'll have 2 main roles. One team takes the ambulance to the coroner's building. To minimize contact, be stealth up to the top floor. Where you'll now trigger alerts after downloading the data.
Thousands of transmissions and requests.
There's a lot of enemies in difficult spots, so be patient and don't rush it too much.
Like Clifford is, getting it could help him stop a war, and will help us get rich. Your chopper has arrived. Finish up in there and get to the evac point when you can.
Now make your way out to the exit. The other team takes the Vigilante to follow the chopper to one of 2 locations, where they will need to clear out a load of enemies before grabbing a package and stealing the Salvage chopper.
Intel on board. Now get that chopper. Okay, you've got the chopper. Now you're pulling out the other team.
They'll then carefully park inside the coroner's grounds to pick up the other team.
Chopper team, find the landing location and regroup with the paramedics. Ah, you got the band back together. Okay, now bring the gunship to the rendezvous and blast anything in your way out of the sky.
Then just lose the wanted level on the way to the final drop. For Signal Intercepts, there will be 4 trucks that need to be hacked dotted around the city. The best method is to stay either in front of the truck or to the side, so you don't take damage from the gunman firing out the back. When all 4 have been hacked, there will be another 4 boats to hack out at sea. If you keep swinging your Deluxo from side to side, you'll reduce damage taken from the gunman.
R2 is in the system. The data set is nearly complete.
Now make your way to LSIA. You only need 1 player to hack the plane. The other player can then hang back and take out the attacking choppers that spawn in. Once the plane is hacked, you are then free to blow it up.
Okay, got the download. Data set complete. Now blast that plane out of the sky and let's all forget about this sorry business. Processing the data, Avon.
Now just head to the parking lot, making sure you all stay in your vehicle to avoid getting accidentally squashed.
Well done, folks.
The first part of Server Farm is pretty straightforward, where you just silently kill some guards until you take the codes and get inside.
You would be thanking us for what we're doing here. Really. There's a camera right ahead of you. Take it out. Gotta keep this quiet, people. You're doing good out there. Oh. Man down. Grab the codes and get inside. To find the entrance.
There are 2 ways to play this, either stick together the whole way through to keep each other safe, or split up and take 2 servers each. If you like, you can drop a few stickies on the bridge and stairs, where Noose will spawn in.
Run Avon's hacks and try and keep quiet and stay alive. This is Noose's West Coast server farm.
Make sure to stealth kill as many guards as you can on the way to the servers.
Panoramic TV, everything is all there. If Clifford could process a tenth of that information, imagine what it would learn, what it would become.
Once the 3rd hack is completed, the alarm will be triggered.
Well, Noose agents know you're there and they're entering the server farm, so you've got that to look forward to.
When heading back to the exit, always stick to one side of the room to avoid getting flanked. You'll be attacked by an endless stream of Noose, so as soon as you see a window to flee, make sure you take it.
Not to alarm you, but there is quite a gathering of people outside the building right now.
When outside, quickly get behind this wall and take care of the guards coming around the corner on the left. Two more will spawn here when you kill a few more enemies out the front. Once you've cleared most of the area, run up the ladders and back inside the Akula. For the finale, take your Vigilante and explode the first set of guards.
Satellite communications complex. I mean, I don't know how I feel about saving the spooks, but Avon's paying, so let's go to work. I get shit done. You want cash in a briefcase? Wire transfer? Okay. Cryptos? I get them all, baby. Cryptocurrencies are a bubble. A bubble?
When inside the first area, don't rush in too madly, taking out everyone in your way before moving forward.
That is a genius.
Warning! Warning! Facility
After that, it's about trying to get headshots to kill the enemies faster, or using the assault shotgun for closer combat. In the room at the bottom of the stairs, stay outside of the entrance and take care of most of the enemies from here, only going in to kill the last few stragglers.
Okay, there are more of these people on the way. You're gonna have to use the base's defenses to protect it. I'll up a level to the war room and man/woman the controls.
Once you've killed the last few coming down the stairs, you're in no danger of dying. You just need to destroy all the attacking vehicles with the remote guns. Act 2 has easily the hardest group of setups, starting with Avenger. The best way to complete this is to take a side of the hangar each to triangulate your attack, and then use auto-aim to pick out the many hard-to-see enemies.
Okay, people, get up there and turn them on. Stairs to the south, that's your quickest route to the backup generators. Get up there, get that power back on.
Once you're confident that you've cleared out an area, only then should you move up the stairs.
Enemies in front of you. You're gonna have to go through to get to the switch. Come on, people, we need lights.
You'll be attacked all the way up to the top from all directions, so be patient. Once you've triggered the lights, it's simply stealing the Avenger, keeping relatively low to the ground to avoid the lock-on system, all the way to Belato Bay. There are two main roles for Rescue ULP. At the start, take out the first group of enemies with your Vigilante. And then park close to the entrance into the foundry. One team goes inside to be met with an influx of military attackers.
To your left.
When cleared, rush through and hug these obstacles, as there are even more shooting at you from high up and in cover. Head up the stairs and kill yet more attackers.
Now take a right at the top of the stairs and keep going around the outside wall. There'll be men all over the place. You follow that wall, then you'll come to another set of stairs. Take them up.
Then up the final set of stairs where there will be even more. And you'll then need to rescue the agent by shooting a hostage taker in the face.
God damn it! What are you doing here?
More attackers will spawn in, so protect the ULP from high up before moving back down the stairs and exit the building.
Take this stairs! To the left! Cover me!
At this time, the other team will be under attack from all directions on foot, in night sharks and choppers. One good spot is high up on the tower, but you do risk falling off the ladder on the way down to your death if you're not careful. Or you could cover the foundry door using the many obstacles for cover. When escaping, only the player collecting the ULP needs to make it to the final drop, but it's best if both players now leave in a Vigilante each. You can mostly ignore the attacking night sharks and save your missiles for the buzzards. On rare occasions, the buzzards can blow up your vehicle, so if you want to be extra safe, then you can take one of the armored vehicles left by the attackers back at the foundry. There are also 2 roles for salvage hard drives, a driver and the salvage team. The driver's main responsibility is to use the water cannon to put out the fires for the salvage team to then collect the drives from the van.
Okay, the fire's out. Go in and save the files.
And then also using the RCV as protection to minimize damage to the player collecting. There are a total of 4 locations to get to and salvage, each a little more difficult than the last.
Oh, good. You can get those files now.
Good communication between the teams is key, so either use voice chat or the driver can signal when the salvagers can leave by beeping their horn.
Pick it up and get out of there.
The driver can also use the water cannon to knock over the enemies, and sustained attacks will eventually kill them. Once all hard drives have been collected, take this shortcut route to the final drop. The last setup is Submarine Recon. There is no major chance to die in this one, just as long as everyone spams homing missiles at the trucks and choppers. Once all the vehicles have been destroyed, you just head into the water to blow up some mines, and then scan either the submarine or the plane wreckage. In the finale, you'll have air support and a submarine team. Air support should call up Pegasus to request a cargo bob.
Hello, Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help you? Thank you, sir. Your spectacular aircraft is now ready for you at our nearest airfield.
Once and for all, if my rigorous debrief of Agent ULP has taught me anything,
They can then use this to pick up the sub-team Stromberg and drop it into the water for them to get inside the submarine much faster.
you're approaching the submarine. Get close and board through the hatch.
Air support can now land away from the Avenger to prevent the scripted method from triggering and call in a bike, and also a Sea Shark from Pegasus.
Hello, this is Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Thank you, sir. It's now waiting for you at our nearest harbor.
Or you can usually find a boat or jet ski around the little peninsula. They then want to take the Sea Shark out to sea, ready to collect the sub-team. The sub-team will be blasting their way through the tight corridors of the submarine, with the assault shotgun to locate the contact.
You're friendly.
This is not why we are here. We come all across Pacific.
You
We
see
don't
that?
give up now.
You Mr. Hertz people?
They'll then need to head upstairs to the main control room, take a photo and plug in Clifford.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
There's now over 2.5 minutes of cutscene to sit through. When they escape, simply get onto the waiting pickup and make your way over to the Avenger, which would not have taken any damage at all up to this point.
Avon and Clifford turned on us. They blew up the sub. I'll get to the shore quick and grab the other team. The Russians weren't attacking America. They were attacking that stupid AI network. And now it's gonna take over the world.
Now just fly off all the way to the LSIA hangar.
You're almost here, okay? Just bring that home. This is gonna be a depressing conversation, all right?
right here, dog.
The first setup for Act 3 is to rescue Agent 14. Make sure to take your vigilante to take care of the first few enemies outside. But now save your missiles, taking out the rest of Avon's clones on foot. When you get the Juggernauts, only have the player who spawns on the left side use the minigun to kill them, as this means most of their body is still in cover.
Meriwether must have given Avon the location. We knew they'd done business before. Everyone okay? Oh, that's good news.
When the other Juggernauts spawn in, the player on the opposite can do the same.
Watch the south! Here they come! They might be invisible, but Avon's guys are flipped on your radar now. Thank you, Mr. Crest.
There will then be some choppers dropping down some clones.
Security apparatus at his disposal. He's got a lot to fucking throw. I take your point.
Then have one player escorting Agent 14, or the other player grabs a vigilante and starts raining down missiles.
Get them out of the way and get him out of there!
If you've brought two, you can then switch to ensure you have enough missiles to last you to the end. The player escorting the agent should be able to take care of the next two Juggernauts.
You'll only see them with your goggles on.
And then the vigilante player can deal with the last two who will be invisible.
You might not be able to see them, but they are there. Don't let the chopper at risk. Clear Avon's guys before. I can't have any more of my people in danger there. Just get the thing and go. You've cleared enough of them down there.
You then just take Agent 14 to the final drop.
Thanks for the ride. Be good, okay?
The second setup is yet another rescue mission. Firstly, use your vigilante to wipe out all the clones guarding the Chernobog.
That's Avon's security team. Hey, defend those vehicles. Wow, is that Avon's kill team? They look kind of funny. It's like if Knife had an army. I can't tell if you're in a nightmare or a marketing campaign. All clear, all clear. Wow, I'm glad you chose a spot your men could look after.
The rest of the mission is pretty straightforward, but also rather dull. You'll have one driver who has to be stationary before deploying the homing missile launcher that the other player will be using.
The Chernobog only fires when stationary. I told you that, right? Everyone knows how to work a mobile ballistic missile launcher.
When firing the missiles, only shoot one at a time, which is more than enough, and then you won't need to wait for the cooldown before shooting more. As the driver, just make sure you park in open spaces to aid the missile launcher. There's almost no risk of dying by doing the mission this way, as long as you both stay inside the Chernobog. Eventually, the helis will be called off, and the agent is rescued. Stealing a Barrage off-roader is next. Park on top of this hill and use your heavy sniper with explosive rounds to take out the escorting helis first.
The more you damage that heavy lift chopper, the harder it'll be for it to maintain altitude. Shoot it enough and our ATV will ease down to the ground with minimal damage. That's the plan, at least. Hey, eyes up. Should be passing overhead. Remember, you have those explosive sniper rounds.
This will then give you the cargo bob time to get closer to you as you then explode that next.
Angry weapons manufacturers. Bring down the convoy. Those arms dealers won't give up easy. Almost there. Concentrate fire on the twin rotor. It's losing altitude. Take those arms dealers out. Boom!
You now want one player driving a Barrage, and the other protecting them with the Vigilante, although they will want to save as many missiles as possible. Now take this route to the airfield. The Barrage can go ahead to the final drop, while the Vigilante destroys the plane and then everyone else at the base.
Anything that does it, anything Avon can use against us. It's all gotta go. Come on, total decimation. Everything must go. We need to wipe it out.
The next setup is stealing a Khanjali tank from the scrapyard. You'll first need to blow up a load of equipment inside the barn. You then want a player to clear a path to the Khanjali.
Here we go. Objective 1, wipe out the research in their warehouse. Objective 2, get the tank. If you see it, you can smash it.
You only need one player in the tank. If you have your full team in it, this will trigger endless powerful Valkyrie choppers to attack. So not having your team in the tank will mean you only have the clones in SUVs to deal with. These are easily taken care of with the Vigilante and the tank. You won't be able to see the final drop location on your GPS, but it's right here near the military base. Now just get all of your team inside to trigger the end of the mission.
Okay, we got the package. Now we keep away from Clifford.
And the last prep is air defenses. You want one player flying, and everyone else on one of the many guns. This way you'll have two ways to destroy the surface-to-air missiles, by either carpet bombing or from the machine guns.
You got it.
There's no major risk of dying here, so you can completely ignore the Molotov planes. And now for the Doomsday Heist finale. You've survived this far, so you don't want to take any unnecessary risks now, and that means taking a Khanjali tank instead of the Barrage. The tank will allow you to get through the tunnels completely unharmed, and will make short work of the 4 juggernauts.
Damn it! The tank won't make it over. You gotta do the rest on foot. Now take cover quick. We got more of those super soldier things.
This next spot is a common place to die, so stay in cover and ensure enemies are down before moving on.
And now you're here to kill us. But I'm not worried.
There's another juggernaut around the corner who is easily dealt with miniguns. You now want to split up and take a side each, blowing up the crates along the way. Headshots will be the best way to kill the clones quickly. When you get to the bridge, 2 more juggernauts will spawn in, so hide up here and take them out from cover using a minigun. At the next location, do not rush into the open space. Stay together near cover and make sure you deal with the threats before moving on.
20 minutes to missile launch.
Holy shit, what has this guy been up to? You're in. Okay, go into the main room. The control consoles are on the 2nd story.
You'll now have 4 terminals to hack, so head diagonally up the stairs first. If you're an associate and close enough to the CEO, you can gain free health from them.
Look out! If I'm getting my skin burned off in a nuclear holocaust, I want it to be because our brash and annoying elected leader spikes the nuclear football in a fit of pique.
There is a long animation after completing the hack, which leaves your character vulnerable to get hit. But if you have your action set to mask audio from the options menu, pressing the 2 thumbsticks in will cancel the animation, meaning you can move and equip your weapon much faster. To be on the safe side, it's best to stick together in groups of 2, and then make your way around the silo together, ensuring you don't get caught out. Once the 4 hacks are done, you need to clear out the last few clones and then head upstairs to destroy the cloud server. There is one more major part to do, and that's going through the last set of tunnels. Do not use shotguns through here, as some crates will explode when hit and you will die, so stick with highly accurate rifles.
You can't stop progress, you fools! I'm the future! I'm a tidal wave of tsunamis! I cannot be stopped! Clifford cannot be stopped!
You now just need to avoid getting hit by a chopper and take out Avon with your thrusters missiles. Now make sure you land safely.
Okay, is that all the thrusters?
Well, this has been horrifying, really horrifying, but also pretty fun. So, bye-bye.
So that is how you complete the Doomsday Heist Criminal Mastermind challenges. If you found this video useful, don't forget to drop it a like and subscribe for the best GTA guides on the internet.
Next one.